Why do we waste so much of our time waiting for the approval of others? Maybe it's through social media and you make a post and you feel good about it, but you're waiting for the response from other people. You're waiting to hear whether other people like what you've put out there. And if you don't get the response you want, and you don't get the likes that you were hoping for, or indeed think that you deserve to achieve, you feel down, you feel a bit angry, you feel a bit bitter. And somehow, somewhere along the line, you got a bit lost and you found yourself in a position where your self-worth and what you thought about yourself as an individual has now become intrinsically entangled with the responses of other people to the things that you do. People that you don't even know. The unfortunate reality is that this way of thinking within the modern day world is actually very normal. And it has something to do with the way that these algorithms and these electronic systems are designed. There is a reason why every single time you receive a like, a follower, a subscriber, that you are notified. The social media companies in charge want you to have huge releases of dopamine every single time that happens, so that you can associate every single follower, like, subscriber, share, whatever it is, with a really positive feeling, and therefore you spend more time on their application. But now we're in a place where we have been fed so much dopamine and it's gone way too far, so much so that we don't really know how to regulate our self-worth beyond that of waiting for other people to tell us how valuable we are. And that's something that I fundamentally disagree with. You see, the reality is you are somebody now. Every single one of us on this planet brings something uniquely different, uniquely special. We are all born with an absolutely unique form of DNA that has never been seen before. We all have our own individualistic experiences of life, and we all deal with those experiences in our own individualistic way. We are special, we are unique. You might not have the followers or the likes or the subscribers that you want right now. And maybe you're falling into the trap of trying to convince yourself that because you don't have those followers or those subscribers, that you are not special. And you need to keep working and keep working and keep building in order so that one day you have those subscribers and then you will be special. But the one fundamental flaw in this way of thinking is the underlying assumption that all of the people that you look up to, maybe through social media, were only ever special once they got recognized for their work. And that is not 100% accurate. You see, a lot of these famous influencers, maybe educators or public speakers that we look up to and that we can admire based on their body of work, they've actually been doing this for a really long time. Some have been doing it for 5, 10, 15, 20, even 30 years before they got their big break. It just happened to be the case that on one particular day during their journey, their popularity exploded. So then that begs the question as to whether they were something before they got globally recognized. And the answer, of course, is no. Because from the very start of that person's journey to the point of which they reached success, they went through hundreds, thousands, maybe even millions of experiences that educated them along the way and helped them to mold the character that you and I both look up to in this present moment. You see, you might not be exactly where you want to be. You might not have come close to reaching your goals. But don't then allow those two things to convince yourself that you are not something now, that you don't have anything to offer until you have the subscribers or the followers or the gratification from other people. But instead, you can start to reset your brain and you can start to tell yourself, no, I'm not exactly where I want to be. I know that I've got a lot of work to do to be in the position that I want to be in one day. But what I do know is that right now I'm on my way to that and I'm working towards that. And if I am consistent and I work hard and I do a good job at what I do, I know that eventually the value that I know I have right now within myself, other people one day will recognize the same thing. You might not have the likes and followers that you want right now, this second. You might not have the external approval from other people that you deeply crave. But what you should have is the understanding that you are somebody now, and that you are going to get the things you want through your hard work, your consistency, and your perseverance. Just because nobody recognizes your abilities and your skills and the things that make you special doesn't mean that they're not there. They're just not in the spotlight right now. So get up, look in the mirror, and acknowledge the person in front of you. Acknowledge what they're good at. Acknowledge their skills. Acknowledge the things that they have to offer. And then think about the things you want to achieve and the impact you want to have on the world. And finally, go and make it happen. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video today. I really hope that in one way or another you took some real value from it. If you did enjoy the video today, make sure to smash the like button and comment down below. If you are new around here, please consider subscribing to the channel for more personal development content just like this. We are on a mission to grow this channel as much as we possibly can, and by the end of 2025 I'd like to reach 1,000 subscribers, so every single subscriber counts. So once again, if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing and joining the community. As always, thank you for your time and attention, and I will see you in the next one.